Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new artist on the channel, England, Dan and John Ford Coley. Yes, this song's titled I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. This has been highly suggested. Like I said, first time hearing the name, first time about to check the music out. Shout out to the subscriber that introduced me to their music. Yes, I have the lyrics pulled up. I have a few facts pulled up just in case I might need it for my interpretation, for my review at the end of the video. Let's take a listen, guys.
Hello, yeah, it's been a while.
Wow.
Not much. How about you? I'm not sure why I called. I guess I really just wanted to talk to you.
Wow.
And I was thinking maybe later on
Nice.
we could get together for a while. It's been such a long time and I really do miss your smile. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. There's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight.
Wow.
We could go walking through Windy Park,
Okay.
take a drive along the beach, stay at home and watch TV. You see, it really doesn't matter much to me.
Let's go.
I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight.
Wow.
I won't ask for promises, so you don't have to lie.
Wow.
We both played that game before. Say I love you, then say goodbye. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your
Wow,
life,
guys.
but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around.
Guys, so that was England Dan and John Ford Coley with I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. Like I said, wow. First time hearing the name, first time and actually checking the music out. And I loved it. I definitely loved it. So right from the opening notes, this song, I'd Really Love to See You Tonight, feels like, stepping into, a warm, late 70s evening, calm, nostalgic, and effortlessly smooth. To me, this is one of those timeless, soft rock jams, that I feel like it captures the easygoing romance and sincerity that defined that era. Vocally, England Dan, he took the lead on this one. I mean, his vocals, are silky, tender, and almost conversational. Like he is speaking directly to someone, he once loved. There's no forced emotion, or over singing here. Instead, it is that understated delivery that makes it so believable. His tone has that slightly breathy, yearning quality that perfectly fits the song's mood. Casual but with a quiet ache underneath. Then John Ford Coley, his harmonies, meanwhile are butter smooth. And I feel like the two voices blend so naturally. You can tell, they've sung together, for years. Their vocal chemistry is definitely the secret weapon, here. Definitely gives the track that cozy, intimate vibe, almost like you are, sitting right there with them. The instrumentation, that also did it for me. Instrumentation, I feel like, was beautifully minimal and classic, for, mid 70s in the soft rock. You've got the clean acoustic guitar, you've got the clean acoustic guitar line, driving the rhythm, subtle electric flourishes, and a steady bass that I feel like anchors everything without ever stealing the spotlight. The electric piano also adds the warmth, and a bit of shimmer, giving the song that signature yacht rock, type of polish. There's also a light string pad, tucked in the background that gives it depth, without overwhelming the simplicity. Yeah, what is so great is that the production never, tries to do much. Never tries to do too much. It leaves space for the vocals and the lyrics to shine all the way through. The whole arrangement, to me, feels relaxed, like a summer breeze, rolling through an open car window, on a quiet night. Guys, I loved it. I mean, one may ask, what is this song all about? To me, lyrically, I'd really love to see you tonight captures a very specific emotional space. That moment, when two people, who have drifted apart, reconnect. Not necessarily for commitment or reconciliation, but just for comfort, of each other's company. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, the line, I'm not talking about moving in. I feel like I says it all. This isn't a love song, about forever. It's about the here and now. Yeah. I mean, it's all about missing someone, craving that human closeness, but without the weight of expectations. There is a bittersweet honesty in that. I have to say. I mean, it's both romantic and realistic all at the same time. Something adults can deeply relate to. Yeah. So, first time hearing the name, first time checking the song out. I'd really love to see you tonight. It's one of those songs to me that never, tries to, to be more than it is, and that is exactly, what makes it so timeless. The vocals are genuine, the instrumentation is pristine, and the storytelling, I mean, I feel like I hit that in the perfect balance between nostalgia and restraint. It's a kind of song that you can play, at sunset, windows down, letting those harmonies wash over you. And nearly 5 decades later, I mean, this song still, feels fresh, feels intimate and effortlessly beautiful, I have to say. Yeah, I'll give this a hard 9 out of 10. The instrumentation is a 9. Lyrics, hard 8.5. Timeless replay, 10 over 10. Guys, I loved it. I really love to hear more from this band. So let me know if they have other songs you guys would like for me to check out on the channel. I'll be so glad to do just that. If you stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved, you're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and also the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, and then peace out.